All right, so yeah, we're starting actually day 8, as it so happens. We made really good progress yesterday's stream, day 7. Gosh, what did we do? We did a lot of stuff. I don't know. A lot of stuff. Who can recap it? Oh, now you're going to freeze up on me now? Ugh. Anyway, we did... Hey, Everseen. Where did we even... Oh, yeah, we ended up with 5.0. Oh, yeah, we found the name. We found the name to the unspoken god. This you can even see it still on screen here. Aeldebolath. Aeldebolath. The bot actually pronounced it better than I could. Or did. There we go, finally. Jeez. All right. You were frozen today? What happened to Chicago? It was very, very cold in the Netherlands. Cold day. So that's really good that we found out the name. So I think what we're going to do... We also got the puzzle box open, which gave us the lens for the telescope. We got the church basement open. We got the lighthouse door open. Wow, we did a bunch of things, I think. We escaped from the monster, or hid from the monster in the well. Yeah, there are a number of cool things we did. Oh, the game didn't freeze, actually. It was just YouTube that froze. Chrome, in other words. Yes, it is a disturbing amount of vowels, to be sure. Yeah, we escaped from the Anger Mountain. Well, that wasn't so much a puzzle. That was actually kind of easy to do. Escape from the Anger Mountain. Yeah, we did get out of the sewer. We opened up the hatch in the sewer. That was good, too. Typical Lovecraftian. Yep, hard to pronounce today for sure. So I think what we're going to do, let's actually review our to-do list here. We're still missing a couple of keys. One of which we know is on Chuck's person in the asylum. The other one, I thought we do have a key that was supposed to open up something at the paper mill, but apparently it's not the gate, because we can't get the gate open with that key. Fly/buzzing office. That should just be a space. Yeah, we're probably going to have to look out to do something at the town square obelisk. We still need to get into the asylum, maybe with the patient last name. I'm starting to think, by the way, if we probably just need to get the key and not get in just with a last name. So maybe we should just focus on some way of distracting him. It's probably going to be the better course of action. The train, I think we did deal with. We got that puzzle box open, so that's done. Yeah, as it turns out, the item that we had, the what was it called? A crossbar? Meat hook thing? Yeah, that's not enough to get the coffins open, so we still have that as a potential to-do item. We do now know the pagan god's true name, so we're going to probably start off the stream today. We're starting off in the observatory, which is in the attic, the top of the house. We're going to go all the way in the basement into the cavern and try to get that door open, the symbol door. We should be able to now. We may not be able to do anything after that, but we'll at least do that. Got to figure out what that long steel key opens. That Max Screer had something at the paper mill. And then, oh, this is actually a good to-do item we should do on the way back, is pick up that golden locket, because I guess I had done it, but then I restored, and then I never did it. So we actually should do that straight out. Oh, it was from Cheers. Okay, so that's why. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. All right, what happened to our timer here? Get that going. Okay, cool. All right, so we're starting off in the observatory. Is there anything else we wanted to look at? I guess we just looked through the telescope, right? Oh, it's from Suburban Commando. I don't even know what that is. I guess a movie? You forgot to eat. Okay. All right, so that's the telescope we've seen. Look in telescope. The threat of physical torture could not induce you to go near that telescope again. So actually, let's just remind ourselves what we did see in the telescope, because we sort of ended the stream with that. Yeah, we saw a comet that was supposed to arrive on the night of day 3, and it is day 3. We're supposed to show up this evening. Roaring silently through the endless void, streaking toward Earth. And it's alive. This thing that is coming is alive. Tendrils that must be hundreds, thousands of miles long, streaming before it, reaching out to grasp and strangle and devour whole worlds, and it is coming here. It is coming to Earth, and its great lidless red-rimmed eye rolls over in a vast lake of vitreous fluid, and it looks at you. And you wake up some time later shaking your head. You're not sure what exactly you just witnessed, whether it was a genuine astronomical phenomenon or a hallucination or the actual form of some dark god from the outer reaches, come to devour the world. You're not even entirely sure you remember what it looked like. The only thing you can clearly recall is a single name, pulsing in your brain like a bruise. Ilda Beoloth. And that's all. Your score has gone up by 5 points. Yeah, so we do have 51 points, so we finally crossed the 50-point threshold, which is great. Again, we may be able to beat the game with less than 100 points. So I don't think there's anything else for us to do here, unless we don't look at the charts again. It'll be the same thing. Yeah. All right, so let's leave the observatory, which should be over here. Yeah. Okay, so we go southeast. That'll take us to the crawl space. And we go east to the attic. All right. Let's take the gold locket here in the attic cell. So search, straw. Take gold locket. Oval shape, I guess, open gold locket. Look, women's picture. Oops. What? Picture? No. Gold. How do I look at the women's picture? Tiny picture? Oh, I guess to just see the women's picture. We know it's Anna, but I guess we're not supposed to know anything beyond that. Alright, fine. Fair enough. At least we have it, though. I forgot to take that last, or save after the last one. Alright, so attic, up, so we did that. Oh, did I type in women? No. Ex-woman's picture? There we go. From the quality of the photograph, you'd say the picture must have been taken sometime in the 50s. Yeah, that's right. It's Anna Verlack. The woman looks no more than 20 years old. Her pale, fragile face is framed by straight, dark, mousy hair. She seems to stare plaintively out at you, her expression one of haunted resignation. All right, so we're going to move to the... oh, shit, we never extinguished... Well, I guess we don't want to extinguish the lantern. Fair enough. Because then we just have to waste another match to light it again. Alright. Wine cellar. Okay, so here's where we have to get back into the cavern area. Probably should have saved... Well, I guess we could just save here. That's fine. Save modal? Are you going to come up? Oh my god. Yeah, this is bad. Alright. Now remember, I think... We could only do 3 crossings of the bridge, and I think on the 3rd crossing we died, or was it the 4th crossing? I think it was the 3rd. So this could be our 2nd crossing here. So it's actually good we're saving here, because it may not be... If we find that we're not ready, even if we get the door open, if we find we're not ready to proceed, we're going to want to restore, because we would have wasted one of the 3 trips over the rope bridge. All right, let's take a look. What was the, here we go. Push, or twist, turn. Turn, faded label. Turn, Pinot. Turn, Cabernet. Turn, torn label. Turn, Cheval. Okay. Here we go. We got into the windy passage. Go to the edge of the pit. Here's the rope bridge. This is the 2nd crossing. Okay, we got over to the other side. We go northeast to the great stairs. North again to the bottom of the stairs. Alright, so now here's where we're going to try to say the name. Ilda Beoloth. Where did it go? Here it is. Ilda Beoloth. The door. The metallic door suddenly rings out if struck. It vibrates in aching harmony with the blasphemous name. A shrill, grating sound like a dentist's drill. The air grows thick and terrible shapes waver and melt in the air before you. Shapes that twitch and move with hungry purpose and seem to look at you. And then the ringing fades away. There is a moment of stillness, and then the gleaming door swings smoothly open on perfectly balanced and utterly silent hinges. Alright, awesome. So that's done. Let me just move this down because we do want to refer to it later. For sure. Those were the dreams. Oh, he's actually right here. So I can actually just cut that part. Let's put his name there for future reference. And we're done with that to-do item. Great. Let's continue, I guess, north. The doorway opens out into a large dome-ceilinged cavern. You stand at the threshold for a moment, peering into the strange phosphorescent gloom, before your eyes can make out enough details to see what this place is. Even then, it is almost a full minute before your mind can accept what you are seeing. So what are we seeing? That's the question. Wow, now Tree's board is crashing. So this is Burial Mound. Okay. The cave is lined floor to ceiling with mummified human corpses. By the way, we should not, when we talk about Christopher Lloyd, we should not forget his turn in both Clue and, for those Americans here, Angels in the Outfield. Classic, both of them, right? Mummified human corpses, Jesus. Shrunken and desiccated, they lie in jumbled heaps inside regularly carved niches.
Debugging.
Carvings cover the rock walls in between the niches. Some people say niches, some people say niches. Probably in this context, it's niches. Like, a niche is something that's sort of... Like, this stream is very niche. But this is if it's physical, maybe it's niche. That's what I've always assumed, but I don't know what the correct pronunciation is. Alright. Grotesque, leering faces too horrible even to look upon. Their features twitching and smirking in the wavering light that sifts down from above. And dominating the center of the chamber, a dark monolith rising up through the green, murky light. What you first took to be a large supporting pillar, you now realize can only be the true base of the town square obelisk. At the narrower northern end of the vaguely egg-shaped cavern sits a massive stone altar, flanked on either side by a pair of strange, vibrating columns. Wow, so there's quite a lot going on here. So we have the human corpses, or the mummies. Of course, though, we do have the obelisk base, and then stone altar. Where is the burial mound, then? I guess that's the niches with the corpses. And then we have carvings here, too. So there's actually quite a lot going on here. Oh, yeah, Judge Doom and Roger Rabbit. Yep, of course, of course. Yeah, oh, yeah, of course, yeah, in Star Trek 3. Thank you, Travis, that's true. Uncle Fester, yeah, he was in more than you think. Right, Back to the Future gets so much pub, but he was in quite a bit. That's true. Yes, and in Toonstruck, of course. That's why we have his emote. We also have the, this one too, right?
1.21 gigawatts.
There we go. So I guess, yeah, we got corpses. Jeez. Let's check out everything, of course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Actually, probably should save, too. Burial mound. Alright, corpses. These bodies are very, very old. Even the shapes of the skulls call to mind a more primitive and degenerate sort of folk than even the denizens of this town. This must be the inside of an ancient burial mound. Oh, we're on the inside of the mound. Well, fuck. Although what sort of Indian tribe could have erected such a huge and monstrous obelisk, you can't imagine. I don't know, could it have been the Misquat Indians? Interesting. Open the corpses. When you touch them, you get an unpleasant feeling, a crawling sensation of filth and infection. You back away, wiping your hands down the front of your clothes. Gross. So I'm guessing that's the same as the mummies? Yes, okay. Let's take a look at these carvings. Which do you mean? Oh, we have 4 pictograms? Okay. I guess the first one, why not? A circle of stickmen dancing or worshipping around a shape like an upturned bowl. Perhaps a hill, or perhaps this very mound you're standing in was once above ground. Which would make sense with the obelisk and all. So we have a circle of stickmen dancing around a mound. Alright, so we're probably going to have to do a pictograms. I mean, we have a drawing section. This will probably be a pictograms section. Where are our drawings? Paintings, sorry. Pictograms. So one. Stickman, circle, dancing around. I guess we'll just say mound. Second pictogram. A fiery starburst decorated with trailing lines, perhaps indicating a comet or shooting star, descends from the sky and rains fire and death upon the people of the mound. Yeah, that sounds about right. Comet, raining fire, death on mound people. Third pictogram. The stickmen are again pictured in a circle around the mound. One figure stands on top of the mound, raising a dagger over a second stickman bent backwards over some kind of altar, which we have here, the stone altar. The mound is decorated with wavy lines radiating from the altar at the top down to the bottom, perhaps indicating streams of blood. Perhaps. So we have a, I guess, human sacrifice on altar. At the top down to the bottom. And he's on the altar, so that means he's at the top. Okay. So we'll say a bloody, human sacrifice on the altar. Okay, last pictogram. Yes, we must have, Jared. We must have. The mound is now deserted, and the stickmen seem to be constructing a tower of stones for some unclear purpose. The comet symbol has returned, although there is an added eye motif. The comet appears to be looking down on the tower with approval. I see. So they originally had the burial mound, and then they built the stone obelisk to sort of placate the comet. Wavy lanes radiate from the eye in all directions, several of them converging to join at the tower's tip. Yeah, it was a nice cameo appearance there from Rufus. He just left again now. Hey, how's it going, Zero? Want to resume? Alright, so what did we see? We saw the so deserted mound, comet's eye, we'll say, and then tower approval. Wavy lines. So the wavy lines could be blood, or I guess we should catalog that. Wavy lines converge at tower tip. Okay, yeah, it has been a while. Welcome back. Alright, so we've seen the carvings, or the pictograms, as it were. I guess we should change carvings to pictograms, why not? Alright, let's check out the obelisk itself. It is simply enormous. Nearly 10 feet to a side at its base, the massive structure rises straight up through the ceiling, its tip penetrating the surface after what must be 20 or 30 feet of intervening rock. Damn. The hieroglyphs on this portion of the obelisk, untouched by eroding weather, are much clearer and deeper than the ones above. Okay, so now we... Oh, maybe are the hieroglyphs just the carvings or the pictograms that we just deciphered? Yes, they are. So what was this about carvings then? Or look. Carvings cover the rock walls in between the niches. What? Oh, those were the faces. Oh, okay. Niches? Okay, so it's the same thing. Alright, so fair enough. I think we had a to-do item or something. Maybe I got rid of it. About hieroglyphs. Oh, no, I did. I did have a to-do item. Alright, they've been deciphered. We more or less know what it is. Let's give out a couple Cedrics for accessing this area and then also getting rid of that to-do. That was good. Yeah, we definitely narrowed down our to-do items. That's good. Alright, we still need to check out the altar, though. A single block of jet black featureless stone, approximately the size of a queen-size bed. It is flanked by a pair of metal pillars. Oh, the metal pillars. Okay, so that's important. Although we can't see any such thing. What? I can't see any such thing. You just said that they were flanked. I guess we don't have to interact with them directly? That's odd. Hey, how's it going, Lester? Okay, so I think we were told a couple of things here about these metal pillars. I think this is where we play the flute, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have a note about that. Yeah, here. The loincloth man played the flute between the two metal pillars. And let's definitely make note of that. Okay. This is up a bit. I thought there was something else about that. We did speak the name. We don't have to say Verloc anymore. It's an item of interest. Oh, you know, we probably need to wear the hooded robe here, I'm guessing, because we're probably going to end up doing some sort of You know what? I bet the townspeople are going to come into this mound for some sort of ceremony or something. We'll be disguised with the hooded robe, and we'll have to interrupt the sacrifice, or maybe even perform the sacrifice, or some such stuff. Oh, singular? I see. Instead of one pillar, say pillar. Oh, okay. So it's the same as the obelisk. Yeah. Okay. So it counts it as the same. Can we stand? Well, that means we can't stand beside it. All right, so let's just try playing the... Where was my last save? The burial mat, right? Yeah. Let's just try playing the flute here. I doubt anything will happen because we haven't, probably put stuff in position, but let's just see. You blow an open chord into the little flute and it resonates with an eerie metallic warble. The column's vibrations seem to grow momentarily stronger, while the flute sound lingers, their dissonant ringing resonating strangely with the warbling metallic notes. Okay, yeah, so probably that something is happening, but probably not quite enough with other people here to do anything other than that. Can we climb the pillar, by the way? The sides are much too steep to climb. So that counts as the same as the obelisk, right? Yeah. Touch obelisk. The stone is slightly warm to the touch in spite of the pervasive damp and coldness of the cavern. Indeed. Indeed. Let's touch the altar. Feel nothing unexpected. Stand on it. You clamber onto the great stone block. Look behind altar. Okay, there's nowhere to go beyond, there's no other directions, right? This is it. Yeah, the obelisk space stands before you, vast and shadowy in the green murky light. Alright, so we found the pillars. What was the deal about playing the flute there? I think that was just one of the paintings, right? But we're going to have to do that at some point. I mean... Yeah. Alright, we should add that to our to-do now that we've found the pillars. Okay. Play flute between two metal pillars in cavern. They almost called it an egg cavern. So there's nowhere else to go. You'll have to get off the altar first. Okay. Jump down. I don't know. How do we... I just go down? Yeah, go. How do I get off the altar? Get off altar. Okay, there we go. Can we go north? Can't go that way. Nope. Okay, so it's a dead end here. So I'm guessing we just have to wait. Well, not wait, literally, but maybe we have to come back in the evening when the comet's here or something. This is probably where, I'm guessing this is the end game takes place in this location. Probably. We should search. Nothing on the altar. Search the niches. When you touch them, oh right. Search pictograms. Obelisk. Touch first pictogram. Yeah, just experimenting. Alright, what else do we have that might otherwise be of use here? Are we wearing the robe? We are not. Tattered drawing. Oh yeah, what did the letter from Claudia Benson say? That would be interesting. Or I know she was like, "Hey, stop the villagers, they're crazy," but yep. So the Misquat Indians' beliefs center on the worship of some sort of demon or god from the outer reaches of space, which we now know as Ialdabaoth. This is the Earth millions of years ago. It is now returning tonight to wreak terrible destruction. The Verlex are the ringleaders of the cult. High priest. Yeah, so we're probably going to have to maybe disguise ourselves as the high priest. And I'm guessing our husband Michael is like the temporary high priest because he's the only Verlec in town. Okay, the cult's planning to act very soon. All right, so they reopened the paper mill. They were building a device or a beacon to facilitate the comet, the nameless god Ialdabaoth, his entry into the world. We'll probably need to go back to the paper mill. The device is very nearly finished. We'll be ready to enact in 2 days, which is basically tonight, a blessed event. The child abductions were preparatory sacrifices. We don't know if Jeffrey's been killed yet or not. Jeffrey Greer. You gotta be careful. They're gonna murder you if you don't follow along. Please try to stop the people. Alright, we did get access to the lighthouse. Remember there was supposed to be an item that we put on the... That's probably the device itself that we have to put on the mounting of the lighthouse. Maybe to signal to the comet god, Ialdabaoth, where to go or something. The cultists are a menace, inbred and insane. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's good. But it sounds like we can't really do much here yet. I mean, this was good to find this stuff, but we haven't picked up any new items or anything, so... Is there anything... There's nothing here we can take, right? I didn't even see any objects. Strange vibrating columns. Oh, were the columns not vibrating before? Did we... Maybe we did have a change. Maybe we made them start to vibrate. They weren't vibrating before? I guess we might as well go up and then see if we changed anything. Wait, where am I? The Great Stairs? So you can't go up south from the Great Stairs. Oh, I see. It was southwest. Yeah, I guess we'll just check outside to see if we did anything. What I should have done is looked at the columns before we played the flute. That was the mistake. But it's not a big deal. I mean, we can easily ascertain. Where did I end up here? Look, sky. Can't see anything. Spinning turning hole in the clouds, directly over the lighthouse. So this is probably the portal under which it's going to enter, although isn't it like gigantic, like bigger than Earth itself? Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything different there. All right, so yeah, let's restore. We need to see. We're back at the burial mound. We need to look at the pillars before we play the flute. Are they vibrating? Oh no, okay, they are vibrating from the get-go. Really? Are we sure? Let me go back to the wine cellar and try again. Turn C. Oh, so you can just use the letters. That's good to know. What was it? C-H... C-W-H-E-M. Okay. Speak Ialdo Balloth. Tudor. Ah. I misspelled that. Surprise, surprise. Iald the Balloth. Tudor. Oh, I put an extra... Oh, I put O instead of A. Okay, so the columns were vibrating to begin with. Got it. Okay. So the question is, do we need to know this information to help us topside, or are we better off not wasting a trip here because we used a trip over the rope bridge? I don't know. See, this is why I hate it when games put in like arbitrary like limits like this. Now I don't know whether to restore or proceed. I mean, to play it safe, we'll probably have to restore and not go here, but at the same time, I don't know if we've made the deduction that it's the true base of the town square obelisk, maybe there's something we can do at the surface side in the town square with the obelisk. I don't know. I guess we should find out, but I'm obviously not pleased about this. And we also saw the pictograms. Does our character need to know that information or not? The game is kind of opaque when it comes to that. So we have two choices. Either one, we look at everything and then save it because our characters like learn stuff, which is good. But we'd run so at the risk that we're going to have to restore back here because we could be walking dead because we did one too many trip. We can only do 3. Is it 3 or 2? It might actually be only 2 trips. And then if that's the case, if we die on the 3rd trip, then we know that we should not be going this way, actually. Good point. Let's try going back and just seeing. Okay, so yeah, it was... You can only do... On the 3rd trip, you die. So... Yeah, we should not come here then until we're ready. Alright, that settles that. That does settle that. That's confirmed. Because we would need to go here at least one more time, and since we can, we shouldn't go here until we absolutely need to. Alright, fair enough. So we'll go back to the wine cellar, and we won't pursue this until we have more stuff. So, all of that said, it's still good though because we learned some information. We know it even if our character in the game does not. I think the big thing now is getting into that paper mill somehow. We need to see what that device is, and somehow how does that relate to the lighthouse, right? What does this long steel key open? We don't know. So let's try to make our way, if we can, over to the back over to the paper mill. Let's see what we can do there. Enter door. Down. I'm just doing this from memory. North, north, up, west. Oh wait, outflow tunnel. Oh right. Was it up again? Where is it? To the east? Okay, there we go. West. Alright, northwest. Real estate office, west. Narrow street. Kind of wanted, maybe we should have gone, it doesn't matter. Town square, whatever. Junction, North Mill Road, southwest. No, south. South? No, northwest. There we go. Okay, entrance to the paper mill. This is where we wanted to be. Which on the map is where? Here. Okay. So we know that there's a gate here. We know we cannot unlock the gate. I can't believe the long steel key. And we sure it's on our key ring, right? Yeah, we have 8 keys now. Let me just make sure that matches my inventory. House, cellar, attic, crypt, desk drawer, lighthouse. Oh, we are missing one here. The bronze door was the lighthouse key. Long steel key, we don't know. Probably something with the mill. What was the small steel key for? Do we have an extra key that I haven't used? Because I only have 7 listed here, but apparently we have 8 on our ring. House, cellar, oh, attic. Do they identify the keys if you look at them, or they just describe them? No, they don't describe what it goes to. Fuck. What if I said crypt key? No. So what is our extra key for? Does anyone remember? I don't think we got an extra key that we didn't use. Oh, one was, yeah, desk drawer was in the real estate agent's office. Lighthouse, crypt, house, cellar. We never got one for the church. Ah, yeah, the bump to the underground. Yep, that was it. Thank you, Nico. That was it, right? I think that was after the attic. So it was the, we'll just call it the sewer key. That makes sense, under the bridge. Sewer bridge key. Yep, thank you, Nico. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we didn't have an extra key floating around. Alright, so we still need to find out what the long steel key opens. It doesn't unlock this gate, so fuck. Here's just a question. If we went back to the shanty town and showed it to her, would they even let you do that? What's her name? I forgot her name. She doesn't even look at it. Alright. Can we ask her about it? Lots of keys to the mill. He did maintenance work. Then why doesn't it open the gate if it's to the mill? I guess it was like the door to the mill rather than the gate to the mill. Who knows? Search the bear. Search the overalls, which we did. Search the stove. Nothing of interest. Search woman. Pat her down. I mean the pale, frightened woman. Search frightened woman. You don't suppose the pale, frightened woman would care for that? Indeed not. True enough. Alright, fuck, so... can we search the gate? Paper mill is a sprawling box-like conglomeration of soot-stained brick. By the way, this is probably... Oh, Matt, thank you for the host. Are you Matt? This was probably the building, remember the Native Americans were seen entering? Soot-stained brick surmounted by blackened stumps of smokestacks, yep, the chimneys, that continuously belch fat rolling clouds of smoke into the leaden sky. Hey, surfer. Soot-stained brick. Can we look at the smokestacks? Same thing. Smoke. What was the... Let's see more about that. Native Americans entering brick building with 2 chimneys. Well, that's this. How do we enter it, though? Enter paper mill. Seems to be locked. Yeah, fuck. Do we have rope? We don't have rope anymore. Trying to think how we would scale. Why do we have a... How do we scale this wall or gate? It's 20 feet high. And they're all of iron bars. It rolls horizontally, sealing off the entrance. Shut and locked, no guardhouses, no apparent means of getting in or letting anyone inside know you want in. The wall is unscalable, the gate is implacable. Can we dig under the gate? Dig ground. Digging would achieve nothing here. Can we like pour acid on the bars or something? If we can't go above it, we can't go over it and we can't go under it, maybe we can go through it. Yeah, I don't know how we're getting in here. There's the bare foundations, but... Charred fortress. Yeah, I guess maybe it's from the foundations. Foundations of an older structure lie crumbling in a sunken ground, hidden away behind the imposing shadow of this mill wall. Beads push up through cracking, buckling slabs of concrete, twisted rebar and rusting pipes poke up like the legs of dead insects. The ruins are surrounded on all sides by dense thickets, although narrow overground trails lead northeast and southeast through the underbrush. Damn it. The wall is 20 feet high, solid brick. Stepping back a bit and looking up, you note that a forest of vicious glass shards is embedded along the top. Really? Oh, the lantern? No. Shards? That's the same thing. So we can't climb the wall. It's much too high, and even if it weren't, there's the glass to think about. Well, can we throw like something over the glass? Like the hood, for example? Let's do a save here. Throw rope. Oh, can we throw it that high? Throw rope over shards? Yeah, well, throw the rope. Drops. Damn it. So if we had some way of like a grappling hook to get up there. We do have the meat hook, but we don't have the rope anymore. Is there... We don't have a rope, right? We left that. It was tied to the thing. Oh, maybe we can go back and get it somehow? Is that an option? I don't think so. I don't think we can access the church anymore. Are we Walking Dead? Might be Walking Dead. We can't get the rope. Well, this is presuming that this is a grappling hook to begin with. Let's go back and see if we can even enter the church again. Wait, no, we want... I guess give me the wine cellar save. Yeah, we got another bot in here. 2015 again. So I get those things must be really effective for the fact of them to be so. Yeah, I hope no one clicked on that. For them to be quite so pervasive. Stop. South, east, churchyards. Yeah, the people aren't here anymore, at least. Wait a minute, you can see a shiny new padlock and a broken padlock here? Did they re-padlock the cellar door? Or they locked us in, or what? Padlock is about as big as the first one, with the extra advantage of being brand spanking new. No way you're getting this one off without a key. Oh, unlock. Is the lug steel key we have this? Shiny, or does it say new padlock? No. Wow. So I wonder if we actually have to get through this padlock, or it's just there to prevent you from going back inside. Little more than a twisted hunk of torn metal, you'd hardly even guess it was ever used as a padlock. I guess may as well take it. Why not? All right. Well, now we have broken padlock in our inventory. I mean, it's torn metal. Maybe we could find a use for it. I don't know. Broken padlock. I have buns. Not Walking Dead. Okay, thank you, Nico. So, because I was thinking of tying something to the meat hook and using that as a grappling hook. But, open. I'm gonna put this as a maybe. Unlock new church cellar padlock. We'd probably want to get in from the other side, though. That's the thing. Can we just take the new padlock? The padlock is securely fastened to the trapdoor. Seems to be locked. Alright, so nothing we can do with that at the moment. Southwest. The doors and the windows are boarded shut. Open door. At least a dozen sturdy boards have been nailed across the sturdy oak doors. Even with proper tools, it would take you days to pry them loose. Can't get to the windows through the boards. Alright. So at least we got a broken padlock for all the good that may or may not do us. It's funny how they replaced it, man. Alright, well since we're here, let's check out the... I did want to check out the town square again, yeah. Okay, so nothing really new here. Man, okay, so we have a couple of different options. We could try to get in with Chuck in the asylum, which we probably should do since we still haven't. And then the other thing to do is to continue to find out how to get into the paper mill. Get through that gate. Yeah, we got the orderly again with the large key. Chuck. He's got the porno magazine. Alright, so let's assume that we can't find out someone's name to get inside, and we actually have to get the key. Oh, Glitch, thank you for the band, by the way. So, we probably have to find some way either to distract him and then steal the key while he's like passed out or sleeping or whatever. Or... we got to convince him to give us the key. Jeez, the keys, I guess. Wouldn't know. Oh. Wait a minute. So which one? He has the small copper. No. I guess the steel key. Wait a minute. He's overweight, absorbed in his magazine. Keeps on touching his neck. We know his name is Chuck. He reads Chuck, yeah. Large key. That's what it's called. Presumably opens the barred gates, providing... yeah, okay. So ask Chuck about large key. My fucking responsibility, that's what it is, and don't you touch it. Alright, so... we know he's overweight, he's into porn, and he's got pimples. How can we use that to our advantage with what we have? We got plenty of keys, we got a robe, some lockets, matches, flute, letters and books, drawings, meat hook, skull. We have a flask of sewer water. And yeah, we don't really have much. We don't have any food. We don't have any like acne cream, and we don't have any porn. Although maybe what he needs is a towel. Jugs, how charming. Hey, you fucking mind? Snaps the orderly, snatching it away from you. Give towel to Chuck. Ah, he glances at the towel without anything remotely resembling interest, returns to his magazine without a word. Damn it, Chuck. Ask Chuck about Chuck. The orderly leers at you. Get off later this evening if you want to get to know me better. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. So maybe... whoa. Very creaky. Did we come back here at the nighttime? If he doesn't work in the evening, didn't I come back here once at night and he wasn't here? Let's do a save, but let me just go to the night of day 2 if we can. Too bad. Tunnel, bathroom. Yeah, let me go here. What? Yeah, it's day 2 evening. Was he still around or not? It's closed for the day. Oh, okay. So we weren't even able to get in there then. That wasn't going to help us. Good. All right. Back to the waiting room on day 3. Man, I can't... oh, no. There's a sofa here. It's avocado. Take the avocado. Hardly portable. Oh, they consider avocado to be the sofa? I looked around the sofa and inside it and nothing. Asked Chuck about the sofa. Oops. Won't get much of a response. Nobody's allowed in outside of visiting hours, and even then you gotta have a reason. Unless you got relatives. See, I thought that's what I tried with the relatives. Tell Chuck about relatives. I don't give a shit who you're related to, the orderly says weirdly. You'll have to visit them somewhere else because they ain't here. So we can't pretend we're related to somebody else. Man. Tell Chuck about Gabe. Ask Chuck about... Well, do you know about the hours? The visiting hours? Tomorrow, he intones. Oh. Is there a day 4? Should we come back tomorrow? Yeah, maybe there's nothing we can do. Who knows? Those are the visiting hours? He intones. Yeah, he seems to be very suggestive because the world is very much going to change at that point. I know you just work here. What about it? It's a fucking dump. I can't wait to blow this town and all the inbred freaks living in it. Oh, that's right, about the freaks. Professor found him naked in his office. Okay, so the professor must have been Edward. So he was naked, and he cut off his foot. Oh, that might be interesting because if we open up his coffin, we could sort of ascertain his body, because his foot would probably be missing. Oh, never mind. The professor is not the same guy. Why does he say last year? It was earlier this year. It was earlier in 97. It was January 97 he killed his family, and then he himself died within the asylum in March 97. So that last year is not correct. The professor was some other guy. And this is the partial problem. We couldn't even ask about the professor. Ugh. Man, so I haven't made any progress here. What do you know about the world, Chuck? Nothing. Yeah, a little bit. Ialdo Bolos, Laos. No. Alright, damn it. Alright, let's go back to the, not burial mounds, the bare foundations. Sunken square of ground. Nothing special at your feet. Can't see any such thing. The broken rubble is all that remains, whatever building once stood here. Nothing of value among the rubble. There's gotta be something else here. Concrete slabs. Pipes. Rebar. Thickets. They're also very deep. Or what could be hiding in their brambly depths. Carefully pushing the prickly branches aside, you find a rusty metal hatch set into the base of the wall. Alright. Do we have to use the oil on this thing again? Did we find our way in? It seems to be locked. Unlock the hatch. Oh, this must be where the key. You go through all the keys on your key ring. You discover the long steel key fits the lock. You unlock the metal hatch. Alright. We got it. We had to search the thickets. Wow. Okay. Alright. Progress here. Progress. So we did get the key for the... It wasn't to the gate. It was to the hatch. So the long steel key was for the... We'll just call it the mill hatch key. And this, I'm guessing, goes down. Go down. To the maintenance access tunnel. We're at these. Let's add that. It's probably gonna be another tight squeeze here. I got a little bit of room, maybe. Well, what we should do. This is already a bit cocked. Oh yeah, because of that. Got it. Well, it depends what it connects to, of course, but. Whatever. I get so OCD with this map making. Alright, you're at the southern end of a long... Oh, southern end. Okay, so we should be prepared to go north. This is probably just, like, up. End of a long, narrow crawlway leading northward into the mill. All around you, through the metallic walls, you can hear the oppressive thumping and grinding of heavy machinery. The air in here is hot and smells of burnt engine oil. A large metal valve wheel juts out from the middle of one of the many fat, sweating pipes lining the walls. Just to its left is a gauge of some sort. The noise of machinery is growing steadily louder. So we have a valve wheel and a gauge. Okay, let's check out the wheel here. It's a large spoked metal wheel about a foot in diameter for opening and shutting a valve somewhere inside the pipes. Machines behind the walls are reaching a feverish pitch, and an unpleasant vibration ripples up and down the crawlway. Oh, wow. Okay, so we could die here very easily. Check out the gauge. The gauge has a circular face with a needle that sweeps in a 270-degree arc across a set of numbered calibrations, most of which are colored green. The last 30 degrees or so are colored bright red. The needle is slowly traveling down the right side of the dial, about 3/4 of the way to the red zone. Traveling down. Oh, right, so meaning like that, yeah. Just as the mechanical noises reach a crescendo, the pipes at the north end of the crawlway suddenly give vent to an enormous gout of superheated steam. The entire north half of the crawlway is momentarily filled with vapor and intense heat, which just as quickly dissipates. The noise behind the walls recedes to a calmer level, and the needle on the gauge swings back down to 0. So I wonder if this is a situation where it, like, periodically will, like, rise, and then a danger zone, it'll kill you. So maybe you have to get through the tunnel during the period when it's sort of, when the cycle is low. Or maybe you have to turn the wheel and then turn off the thing. But anyway, let's just explore. Maybe we'll get a death. That'll be interesting. We shall see. What I should do here is just, kill that one, and then let's go directly here. So, yeah, let's just go north, and we'll see what happens. The air grows hotter the farther you go in, and it is becoming difficult to breathe. You are roughly at the center of the access crawlway, which stretches north and south from here. So, we could probably just call this MAT for short. Or MA tunnel. And then just go north again. The north end of the access crawlway ends up at a sturdy metal hatch. A thick haze of steam hangs in the air, and the heat is like an oven. The walls and the floor are almost blistering to the touch. The hatch is closed. And eyes are open. So the hatch goes up, right? No doubt. Yeah, I'll just say hatch. Hey, Morgan. We got 3 slots for Torrens Passage. Moves out of Spider and Web, Deja Vu, Dracula in London, into the top 60 at V60. Morgan also 3 guns for Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. Gets up to 47. Almost at 50. All right, and then we got from Servo 3 for Bloodnet. Moves out of a Poisonous Shannara, Once Upon a Forest, and Bad Mojo up to V2 on the viewer queue. Thank you, Servo. All right, let's resume. See if we can open up. Oh, I guess we'll take a look at the hatch. Hatch is round and quite sturdy looking. There's a handle on this side and a small notice fixed to the wall nearby. Okay, let's read the notice. What do you mean, the printed sign or the type? I guess the printed sign. The typewritten signs or notices in our inventory. Maintenance hatch operates on a timed release mechanism. Door will unlock approximately 15 seconds after a handle is pulled. Oh boy. Okay. Pull handle. You shove the handle down and it remains in the lowered position when you let go. Behind the metal walls, you can hear mechanisms clanking into gear and a faint, rapid ticking sound. That's the 15 seconds. With a sudden shriek, an enormous blast of steam erupts from the pipes above your head, engulfing you in a cloud of superheated vapor well in excess of 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The pain is intense, but mercifully brief, as your skin scalds instantly and peels from your body like cheap wallpaper. You have died. We are hopelessly enmeshed in the tentacles of an ancient and sinister plot. Alright, so I kind of knew that was going to happen, but we just wanted to try it. Let's go back to the maintenance access tunnel. What happens if we push this wheel? Or turn the wheel? There's a good death to get. Metal wheel is incredibly hot, and you jerk your blistered hands away. Oh, okay, so we may need gloves here, huh? Of some kind. Or we could cool it down with water, maybe. Either way. What do we have in our inventory that might help us? Could we just put like the robe on the wheel or something and use that? Can't put that on the valve wheel. Or here, turn wheel with robe? No. Towel maybe? Yeah. Maybe you soak the towel with cold water or something? Put towel on wheel. You drape the towel over the valve wheel. The needle slowly creeps up the dial. Okay, turn wheel. Nice. You grip the sides of the wheel. Even through the towel, you can feel the heat radiating from it, and haul it clockwise with all your strength. It squeaks reluctantly at first, then gives all at once. From down the corridor you hear an enormous hissing rush as steam is vented from the pipes, and the needle in the gauge drops abruptly down to 0. Your score has gone up by 1 point to 52. Very nice. Alright, let's save it there. 52. Maintenance access tunnel. Nice. I thought we were having steam collapse. Alright, so I guess we take... we might as well take the tower back if we can. Nice. Alright, go back here. And then we'll pull the handle. Alright, and then I guess we just wait until it releases and passes. Heavy clunking sound from within the hatch. Open the hatch. With a sharp tug, the heavy metal door swings open. Go up. Can't go that way. Oh, just go north. Aha! To the mill floor! Alright, we did it. That wasn't so bad at all, was it? Mill floor. Hey, how's it going, Dark? Interrogated by Elvin? CIA? What? He was wearing the what? Waves of heat and noise assault you from every corner. Towering above you on all sides are the enormous vats, presses, and sundry machinery, the ever-churning inner workings of the paper mill. An opening in the base of the south wall leads back to the maintenance crawlway, and narrow aisles lead in several other directions through the chugging machinery. A grilled catwalk high over your head provides a more direct route across the factory. However, you see no way to get up there from here. A long chain tangles from overhead, its last few feet pooled on the floor next to a bank of controls. Alright, let's save. No floor. We got a chain, we got some controls, we have a catwalk, and I guess aisles. We don't know which way the aisles go, but we'll find out. It runs all the way up past the catwalk to the ceiling. Its links look somewhat greasy. I guess we climb it? Check out the controls first. The waist-high bank has all number of arcane lights, dials, and gauges on it. However, the only two controls that bear mentioning are a lever and a large red button. The lever juts out about a foot from the panel. It's a large button colored bright red. Machinery. Machines squat like gigantic mechanical trolls all around you, ceaselessly clanking, groaning, vibrating, and spitting steam. Strange. Although you could hardly call yourself acquainted with the workings of a paper mill, you can't help but notice that none of the machines you can see seem to be involved with anything like the making of paper. At any rate, you don't see any paper, or any wood pulp, or any dye, or anything else you might reasonably assume a paper mill would have on hand. Anywhere. The machines are definitely busy, churning out something. But what? What could they be churning out? A device of dubious something or other. You needn't worry about the catwalk. Aisles. Okay. Climb chain. The chain is too greasy for you to get a good grip on it. Well, use the towel again. Wipe off grease with towel. Climb chain with towel. Put towel on chain. And it's probably not going to be. Putting things on the chain would achieve nothing. Okay. Maybe we have to put throw like sand on this or something. Turning out ghosts in spooky times. It's actually not a bad idea to get sand, actually, because there is a narrow beach, right? Chud factory. Yeah, I guess we'll mess with the controls, but yeah, the sand idea, actually, I don't know if it would stay on the grease or not. Maybe more like, probably not. Alright, so there was a lever and a button. Pull lever. You feel something click as the lever activates a hidden releasing mechanism. Then suddenly the chain snaps up into the air with a loud metallic rattle. You quickly step back as a large block of heavy equipment, attached to the other end of the chain, comes plummeting down from the ceiling. At the last instant, a system of reducing pulleys slows the block's descent and prevents it from crashing into the floor. So what came down? Heavy equipment? It runs all the way up past the catwalk to the ceiling. Yeah, links look somewhat greasy. Can we look at this equipment? A dense conglomeration of tubes and compressors packed into a sturdy metal frame. A bit like a cooling unit from the back of a refrigerator, only larger and even more technical looking. It's securely attached to the end of a chain, which in turn must be attached to some kind of pulley system up near the ceiling. So, is this the device that they were making, or what? I guess we'll just have to see. What happens if we push the button? You hear the sound of something large and mechanical powering up, a low whirring sound, and a block of heavy equipment is lifted gently from the floor and carried up into the air. Ah, the other end of the chain snakes down from above, its last few feet coming to rest in a small pile of links next to the control bank. Alright, so lever has it come down, the button has it go up. Okay. Where else can we explore here? I guess we'll have it come down, because why not? Can we climb on the equipment? Won't get very far climbing that. Stand on equipment. You get onto the block of heavy equipment. Alright. Look. The base of it, yeah. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll get down. Can we go north, or how does it work? Okay, narrow aisle. You take a deep breath, check your clothing for any loose dangling items. Oh, could we... I guess we have to find a way. If we stand on the block and then find something to drop to hit the button, then we could go up to the catwalk while standing on the equipment. You take a deep breath, check your clothing for any loose dangling hems that could be cut by a hungry gear shaft, and edge your way into the works. You are picking your way through a narrow gap between high banks of vibrating machinery. Twisting aisles branch off in numerous directions, some of them so narrow you'd have to turn sideways to make your way through. So this could be like a whole maze in here, I don't know. Especially if it goes multiple directions. A red light bulb set high up on one of the machines begins blinking on and off. It's enclosed in a wire cage. Yep. Okay, we died somehow. Let's see what happened. Without warning, a shrieking steam release valve lets loose a scalding gout of vapor right in front of you, causing you to stagger backward, strike a low railing with the back of your knees, and topple over into a stainless steel mixing vat 20 feet deep. Before you can recover from the fall, 24 jet nozzles set around the inner circumference of the vat's rim squirt several hundred gallons of high-density mold injection polymer onto you at a temperature high enough to set cloth on fire. Although this is not a major concern for you, since you are almost instantaneously submerged and completely cut off from the air. The vat is filled to the rim in less than a second and a half, slightly less time than it takes for the heat and lack of oxygen to kill you, and you are still to some degree conscious when the hydraulic mold press slams down onto the seething liquid, generating a pressure that rapidly turns your body into something resembling a wet, wadded-up beach towel. You have died. Because of course we have. Alright, yeah, so I'm guessing probably going in the narrow aisle is not good at all. So I think we just need to stand on that block and find some way to depress the button. We're back to the mill floor. Yeah, we became a towel. Not as good as the towel we used on the wheel, though, for sure. Man, imagine if we had never found that towel. That would have sucked. Alright, so let's pull the lever. Can we... If we're not standing on the block, can we push the button, or where is the push button? You can't quite reach the button while standing on the piece of heavy equipment. So, we gotta drop something onto the button, I guess, or... Yeah, it's pretty much what we gotta do. We have to throw something at the button, maybe? What could we use for that? We don't have the puzzle box anymore. Nor do we have the broom, but we have maybe access to it. What could we throw down? I mean, I guess it could be the flask we probably don't need. Throw flask at button. Bad idea, you're not a particularly good shot. Where is the button relative? It's a large button colored bright red. No, controls, I mean. Okay, it's waist high. Large button, bright red. So how do we get it, push it? If we had the broom, we could use the broom to do this. Fuck. You know, maybe the umbrella? Is the umbrella long enough? The umbrella doesn't reach that far. Damn it, we need the broom. But the broom is still in the church, which is now locked. Alright, let's just confirm. We're going to restore. Let's go back to before we were even were in the church. Town. Let's just see. In this save, do we have the broom and the... We need the broom and the towel, I guess, at this point. Yeah, we have the towel. Do we have the broom? We do. Is there anything else we needed? Oh, the long steel key. Fuck. Which we need the bear for. God damn it. Do we have the bear? No. And we only got the bear after we came up. Yes. Oh, god damn it. How are we going to try this? I just wanted to verify whether or not the broom is the answer to the solution. If it is, then we can go about trying to find a way back into the church. But let's just verify where we left the broom. I think it was in the church. Somewhere. Empty stairwell, yep. It's along with the coffee cup and the broom is in the empty stairwell. Oh, God. The trapdoor should be down here, actually. The way to get to the steeple. Yeah, we gotta get this new padlock open, I think. I mean, we could try solving this through some other method. What we should have done in retrospect is drop the broom. We should have just dropped the broom down here. We could have done that into the vaulted tunnel. That would have been no problem. But we didn't do that. Let's just actually see. Let's just see if we can do that, actually. Empty stairwell, broken stairs. Chapel. So this chapel, what do we have? Do we have the rope? No. Okay, let's quickly climb rope, take rope down. Tie rope to railing. Okay. Can we throw broom in shaft? No? Do I not have the broom? I can't see any such thing. What? Oh, we're not in the, wait, broken stairs. Empty stairwell. Wait, what? Oh, we got rid of that before we even crossed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come in. Alright, I think we got to get back in the church, probably. Let's go back to the mill floor, though, see if there's any other way we can make this happen. Pull lever. So as soon as we push the button, it goes right back up, right? Yeah. So is there any way we can hang on without pushing the button? It is waist high, so... How high is the equipment, though? That's the question. Look under equipment. Nothing of interest. So, anything else that we have that could do this trick? They said we couldn't throw anything. Can we grab the chain? Securely fastened to the block of equipment. Grab equipment. The thing is slightly bigger and slightly heavier than a steamer trunk filled with gold bullion, besides which it's attached to the end of a thick chain. Can we just hold on to it? No. I think we're meant to stand on it and ride it like an elevator up there. So, throw tin at button. No, I'm not a good shot. Why do I suck at throwing? How convenient. Man. So we can't throw anything. Is there any way we could attach something to something? Well, clearly we just can't do this. Well, consider this. Is it really that bad idea? Because if you miss, you can just get down off the block, pick up the item, go back up to the top, and try again. I understand this isn't the desired solution, but in real life this would work. You just keep on throwing something until you hit the button. Here's the other thing. Can we push the lever? Can't push very little, so you can only pull the lever. Got it. Alright. There's a panel? No. So is there any way we could, like, put something on the button that would, like, take its time depressing? Probably not, but... Can we put anything on it? Oh, whoops. Putting things on the large red button would achieve nothing, yeah. I think we need the broom for this. I really do. The umbrella was our only other shot. I'm sure the flute doesn't work. Or push button with flute. Strange metal flute does... Yeah, the fact that they say doesn't reach that far indicates that some item does reach that far. And that item is very clearly the broom. What if we get down. Push button with umbrella. Yeah. This is why it's greasy, so you can't climb the chain. Alright. So we got as far as we could with the mill, it looks like. I'm gonna try one more thing, but it does seem like we need to unlock. And then push mill floor button with... We need to get the broom back. But this is probably why they didn't let you cross with the broom, specifically so you'd have to go back to the church cellar and do this again. Oh, R.I.P. Terry Pratchett. Your path is blocked by a towering bank of chugging machinery. Oh, so you can never go east or west, only north. Okay. Huh. Alright. That's true even at the start. Yep. Oh, you can go northwest, though. Is there anything in this area that might be interesting? Nah, then after a while, you're just about to die, so yeah. Restore. Alright, I think we'll head back. We're going to try to find that key. We're going to have to find a key. Who has a key? We know Chuck has a key for the asylum. Where the hell are we going to get a church key? We know what the long steel key opened. That one's done. So we really need to find a key for the church cellar now. Oh man, I don't even know where to look. I guess we could search around the church area. I mean, that's the only other thing. Wait a minute, what was here? Oh yeah. Okay, base foundations. Northeast. East, south. Junction. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, can we take sand here, by the way? Nothing worth of any interest here, just drifts of trash. Alright. Is the trash of interest? Yeah. Okay. Outflow tunnel, I think it was south here? No, west? The thick metal grate blocks further progress up the tunnel. What? Where are we? From to outflow tunnel. Where is that? Here. Is it down? Yeah, it was down. Okay. Sewer tunnel. Is this where we need to go up? Yeah. Is there any way... With the bridge, hang on. Is there any way we could go up here? Let's search the wreckage of the church stairway. Nothing of interest. Rusty nails and jagged broken boards jut from the water like teeth. You're very lucky you weren't impaled when you fell. Can we go off from here? You can't go that way? Rope? No? Alright, so we can't go back to, back up into the church that way. Makes sense. North. South? Nope, north. East? Wait, southeast, sorry. Okay, Riverwalk. Where are we going? Trying to get to the church area, right? Okay, search fence. Search weeds. Search church. Search. Oops. Okay, take the broken padlock. Yeah, we don't have to save here. Can we pick the new padlock? Oh, we can. Maybe. Pick new padlock with the old padlock, with the broken one. Not a particularly effective lock-picking tool, but that suggests that there could be a lock-picking tool. What do we have that could do that? Do we still have the letter opener? Rather ornate thing with a silver hit and a slim sharp tip. Yeah, that sounds promising. Pick new padlock with letter opener. The letter opener doesn't seem to be doing the trick. The blade just isn't thin enough. You just said it was a slim sharp tip. Ah. Alright, so we need a thin blade. Where are we going to find that? But is that maybe the meat hook? No, not particularly effective. All right, but this does seem like we don't need a key. We just need the we need a lockpick, huh? Wasn't there something about the skull that had like a sharp end? Why not? What? Can you pick the broken padlock at all or not? Oh, you can. Oh, so maybe we're not supposed to pick this lock. We don't have like a knife or a dagger or anything, do we? I think so. Damn. Alright, what else is here? Underbrush. Nothing of interest. Or forest. Nothing of interest. Remove new padlock. Not wearing it. Sort of should have searched the star from cup of cold coffee. Neil Gaiman. There were no knives in the kitchen. Pointy words. Does the tin have like a sharp thing we can? Dented and rusted. Oh, we were able to close and open the tin. Damn. Operate the door, why not? I can't see any such thing, Servo. What are you talking about? Oh, we only have 5 matches, by the way. Update that. Yeah, the letter opener really was our best bet. Okay, so if we can't do that, how are we going to find this key? And who did we get it from? I mean, we still could do something with Chuck, maybe. Yeah, it's in the empty stairwell, which is across this chasm. This rope actually goes over there. So this broken stairs is no longer broken. I think we jumped that gap, didn't we? We did jump that gap. Couldn't we jump the other side? I don't know. Let's save. Find out. Church. Is it possible we could have done that? Let's see. Let me go back again to the broken stairs. Jump. The stairs don't look sturdy enough to take that sort of punishment. Alright, alright. So we can't... Oh, here. Jump across gap. Nah, you don't even know. Alright, yeah, that's not gonna work out. So, yeah, we either gotta get something to pick the lock or find a key. I'm not optimistic about either. Well, pick a lock kind of seemed promising, but... What if we... Let me just again see, I just want to get a sense from the game's language. If we went to like a random early save and we try to pick the lock to a door we didn't have access to, would that have worked? Like, here's the attic door, right? Pick lock. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have a letter opener at this point? No. Okay, hang on. Let's go to a later one. Kitchen. Wait. Do I want to be here? Pick lock with opener. No, okay, so they say that for everything. So maybe you can't pick any locks. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to find the key for this. Fuck. Or we find something else. I mean, maybe we don't need the broom, maybe it's something else. But then why would they put a shiny new padlock there, right? I don't know. I do not know. Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Is there anything back there? We should check. Slaughterhouse. Anything else that was put in the well? No, just the plywood again. Oh, there's something decomposing under the back porch. No, there's no porch. Man. Alright, let's review our to-dos then. We could either try to find this key. I don't know where to start to find this key. The game says usually don't sweat it if you need to find a key. All this could have been avoided if we had left the broom there, right? If we hadn't taken the broom inside, we would have been clear. I mean, God, it would take way too long to replay that whole section. That was a lot of game that we've played since then, so I can't entertain doing that. Did we need to use the broom in the cellar at all? In the church cellar? We have used the broom to date once. Does anyone remember what we used the broom for so far? We did use it once. I remember using it. We swept something. At least I think we used it. Could be wrong. Thought we used it at least once productively. Swiping the web, right. That's right, the poisonous spider. The poisonous spider. That's right. It's possible there's a different solution to getting up on to the catwalk.
Ma'am, watch out! A boy is gonna snake.
It just seems like that's such a clear way to do it. You know? I guess I shouldn't say with the broom. While on equipment. I should leave open the possibility that there's a different solution here. Conduct a musical harmonica ritual with the pillars to open the portal to... Oh yeah, the womb of Nihilum, God. So that's the same flute, right? It's not really... I'll just say musical flute ritual. Let me actually read that book again. Read Cryptical. You travel to the domain of Nihilum. Attune ye pillars to ye resonance harmonica, whatever that means. Or do we literally have to tune them? Maybe. I guess we could restore there and just experiment for a moment. Play flute. Oh, right. Isn't there different holes on the flute? You have to probably know how many holes are there. 7 holes. So there's probably some numerical sequence. That's right, I would think. Is there any way? I mean, let me just see, like, syntactically how we would do this. They say put fingers in first hole. Oh yeah, you place your finger over the first hole. An eerie, almost subsonic note. Ah. And harmonize eerily with each other. Warbling notes intertwine and harmonize eerily. Huh. Put finger over third hole. Okay, same thing. Put how many fingers do we have available here? All holes. Oops. Whoa, really? Jeez. Didn't realize that. Just want to make sure I'm still... Yep. Okay, it's a small round hole. You cover it with your finger in order to change the flute's pitch. Yes, I am fingering quite a number of holes here. I mean, let's just do all of them. Okay, it's all the same thing except for... There's probably a clue that would tell us which holes. Of course. Okay, now they're all covered. Okay, no difference. Remove fingers. I'll just drop the flute and pick it up. Take flute. Okay. So if we just play it with no holes, eerie metallic wall, put finger, I don't know, just over the second hole. Play flute. An eerie deep note. So maybe we should only do one at a time. Okay. It's all right. All right works.
All right.
Put finger over third hole. Eerie low pitched. Wasn't that the first one too? Oh. The right hand column's vibration suddenly grows stronger, resonating and harming with the warbling metallic note of the flute. The two dissonances seem to intertwine, reinforcing each other, and for a single instant you think you see a strange rippling effect in the air over the altar. Then it is gone and the sound fades. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so maybe there's not a clue. Maybe we just have to kind of do cause and effect and to figure out what the right combination is. Now, keep in mind, this is we're probably solving this for later, because maybe not. Yeah, I feel like we haven't had a quote in a while. Yeah, not since Leisure Suit Larry 2. $103. Oh God, sir. Oh God. Please no, please. So the third hole definitely seemed to do something, right? Odd mixture. Okay, yeah, that was not good. Yeah. So maybe we need, that one was like the right column. Maybe we need to find the one that does the left column. That one does nothing. Okay, that's the high pitch. Okay, right one again. So 3 and 6 seem to do the right column. Eerie screeching note. Or it could be both 3 and 6. Let's just try the 7th one alone now. Oh, no, I don't want to drop the note. Drop the flute. Take the flute. Put finger over 7th hole. Okay, that piercingly high note. Alright, that one doesn't do anything. So let's try... put fingers over 3rd hole and 6th hole. Try those two together. Ooh. The strange harmony of the flute blends with the atonal ringing of the two columns and the three sounds? Oh, 2 for the thing? I see. The sound from the flute and then the reverberations of each of the 2 columns. And the 3 sounds suddenly grow stronger, resonating with and reinforcing one another, intertwining like a dissonant invisible braid. The sound increases in volume, piercing your eardrums and causing the very air to shimmer. Suddenly the air above the altar begins to ripple as though with extreme heat. The very fabric of space seems to twist and buckle between the 2 columns. And then, with a sound like a wet sheet being torn slowly down the middle, the fabric splits. You are immediately swept off your feet by a powerful sucking vacuum, pulling everything within reach toward the portal. Dust and debris, bones and loose rock from the burial niches. Everything not nailed down goes flying across the temple and into the all-devouring maw hovering over the altar stone. Desperately, you wedge your fingers into a crack in the floor and hang on for dear life as the wind tries to claw you away. You scream, and even the sound of your voice is whipped away, pulled over your shoulder like a trailing ribbon and sucked into whatever blasphemous dimension lies behind that horrible rift. For a few agonizing moments, you don't think you're going to make it. Then, suddenly, the chaos stops, leaving you breathless on the floor. Painstakingly you pry your stiff, bleeding fingers out of the crack and roll over. The rift is gone. The air is normal, and the columns are ringing quietly, as if nothing had happened. Shit. So yeah, I think, again, that's going to be come into play later, probably, when there are people there. Maybe we can, like, when all the townspeople maybe are all assembled in the cavern, we just do this all over again, and they get all sucked up into that dimension of Nihilum. The last time you tried that, you were nearly sucked into an infernal dimension. Better to avoid pulling such a dangerous stunt, you decide, until you really have a need for it. Yep, that confirms it. Alright, so we know now that it's the 3rd and 6th holes. So, well, at least that was a good... I think we solved the puzzle. We're ready to do it later when we need to do it. But clearly, we got to have everybody in position for that. So that's probably like the end game thing. Maybe banish everybody into that other dimension there. That's what I'm getting at about. Alright, so we did solve that, I think. Now, how the hell are we going to get into this fucking church cellar again? We're still not Walking Dead, right? I don't think we are. Twisted hunk of torn metal. Yeah. Can we look? Alright, thank you, Nika. Nothing of interest in the broken padlock. Can we read it? Anything on it? Nothing written on it. How about the new one? No. How the hell are we going to get this key with this padlock? I already searched the underbrush. Can we break the door? Exactly, Material. That's what we're all about. Wiping out villages off the face of the earth. So it is a new padlock. The villagers probably put it there. We know if we go on the bridge, they'll kill us. I'm sure about that, Material, if only because I know we're not a guy. We're a woman, so no chance of that. No chance of our being the bad guy. Bad gal or woman, maybe, but not the bad guy. Waka waka, indeed. Yeah, we probably need to get into the asylum. Maybe that'll start some shit. I don't know, do you think maybe they threw away the key in, like, the water somewhere? I don't know. I'd just be blindly searching all over the place for the stupid key. I mean, if it's not in the church area, where the hell is it going to be, you know? Search fence. Search weeds.
No!
Yeah. Damn. All right, we never did anything in the wharf. Maybe there's something still in the wharf. No, still not. What? This location has been useless so far. Search the ocean. Nothing of interest. Oh, we were able to search it, though. I appreciate that. Search the mattress. Nothing on the filtered mattress. Oozing stuffing. Take the stuffing. The mattress is extremely dirty and probably infested with bugs. You'd just as soon not even touch it, much less drag it around with you. Touch the mattress. You feel nothing unexpected. Taste the mattress, the dirty, dirty mattress. You shouldn't go around putting your tongue on strange objects. Oh. Monument. Yep. Yep. The obelisk. We still have nothing to do with the side alley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is just for, like, viewing the villagers or something. I don't know. The side alley here. Is the courthouse still accessible? Just curious. It is. I don't think we need it anymore, but good to know. Fucking asylum. Fucking Chuck, man. Fucking Chuck. I feel like we should have solved this by now. Can we do anything with his belt? No. I was hoping to, like... Can we take his tag? Hey there, keep off the Freds, alright? Snaps the orderly, brushing it away. Can't see a chest, alright. Neck. Blackhead. Not to put too fine a point on it, you're just as soon not get anywhere near that thing. Aw. Pop his pimple. Damn it. Do we have anything greasy? We have the fish oil. Pour oil on Chuck. Oh, I want to make a mess on him. Damn it. Need to distract him somehow. Do we know what items we haven't used yet? Robe. Maybe if we disguise ourselves in the robe, maybe he'd think we would be someone else. The orderly honks loudly into a handkerchief, pauses to take a quick peek at the goods, then stuffs the rag back in his pocket. Alright, hang on. Let's remove our coat, put on robe. Okay. Can he still see us now or not? Talk to Chuck. Oh, it doesn't make a difference. Nope. I got relatives in there. So, alright. Remove robe. Wear coat. Yeah, I just swapped out the quagmire sound effect because the giggity goo was like a little bit too intense and sort of annoying. But all right's still pretty good for him, so I think it was a good substitution. Yeah, this potted plum, it was nothing, right? Cinder block. What? Torn journal? No. Potted palm. Oh. The consumptive-looking plant probably hasn't been watered in over a month, yet somehow it clings tenaciously to life and a certain dull, scraggly greenness. What? Oh my god. I think I tried planting it and doing anything.
Waka waka.
Hopefully this isn't important. Nothing of interest. Move potted palm. Take potted palm. Should we water it?
No!
Hardly portable. Water potted palm. Not a verb. Pour water on potted palm. I can't see anything. Do I have any water? I do have sewer water. Open flask. Pour sewer water on. You dumped a small quantity of sewer water onto the plant, figuring anything must be an improvement. Warning, get prop address, call with object. We'll ignore further occurrences. What if we had regular water? Would that have helped? They let me actually do it. Usually they say don't make a mess. What if we filled it up with regular water? Do you think that would do anything? Now they did throw a bug here, a warning. Objects here. Yeah, maybe they were expecting water, not sewer water. I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting to happen. I mean, even if we did regular water, like so the palm, I mean, nice for the plant, I guess, to get some water, but I'm not sure how that helps us. Does the guy know about it? The orderly? No? Should we try regular water? I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. It's probably kind of stupid. Fill flask with water. Well, this is also seawater, though, and it's probably not a good idea. Yeah, seawater. Probably not good. We could get regular water from our bathroom, I guess. Doesn't look too appetizing. Well, let's just kind of pour seawater. Anything must be an improvement, okay. Yeah, I guess we might as well get our... Is this a remake or a new text adventure? Neither, it's the original. The original Anchorhead Hoffman. They did come out with a remake this year, 2018, with an illustrated version, but this is the original from 1998. Yeah, I think this is... I don't think this is important, but... Whatever, it's something to do. We may as well try it. But, is there a sink here? No? Turn on faucet. Oh, well, I didn't want to do that. Fill flask with water. Can't see anything. Oh, because I'm not wearing it right. Wear clothes. Wear coat. Take all. Open flask. Fill flask with water. No, there's no water here. Where is there anywhere we can get natural water? We have the seawater, we have the sewer water. Is there anywhere we can get like clean water? I don't think so. Why so non-visual, would you say? Yeah, because it's a text adventure, that's why. Yeah, I guess you're right, Hakav. This is the '06 version, which basically, effectively is the same game. They just, I guess, fixed a lot of the bugs. Yeah, but games don't need graphics to still be games. Yeah, I don't know anywhere we get. There's no, like... That's all seawater. I don't think there's anywhere we can get normal water. Or, like, fresh water, basically. I don't think so. Because this was the best bet, was the bathroom with the tub. Even in the kitchen, I don't think there was a sink, was there? No, there wasn't. Am I immersed, or do I prefer visuals? No, I'm immersed for sure. For sure. It's nice to have a good mix. So I don't mind the lack of visuals. I mean, as long as the game can describe what I need to, as long as the game tells me what I need to know in the descriptions, and this game certainly does, and it's very well written, then I don't need visuals. You envision the scene in your head. So, especially in, well, for like the 80s text adventures, when the graphics, obviously at the time, were very rudimentary, arguably it was better not to have the graphics, because then you could, just like reading a book, you can, if the author does the heavy lifting, you can do the rest in your head. All right, so yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get this. Was a good diversion, but yeah, I don't ultimately. Doesn't seem like watering the potted plant or doing anything with the potted palm is going to help us. All right, so fucking Chuck, man, fucking Chuck. Newspaper. Oh, not Huck. Yeah, this map is not part of the game. I'm making it to. Obviously, they help make sense of the game locations. All right. Where are we? Yeah, we're at the waiting room. We don't have any porn magazines to give him. New reading material. I mean, the two things, like, relatives. Does he drink? I don't know. If we could find out someone who's in there, I don't know if we could find like a registry or something. We still have the crappy sofa and the potted palm. If you go to IFDB TAC, I think that was the version that's freely available. I think was the '06 version, which again was just basically bug fixes from the original '98 version. Yeah, so version 1 was '98, as it says here. Under and behind. Oh yeah, maybe we should look in the potted palm. Oh, take finger off, I should have done for the flute. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, look in potted palm. Nothing of interest. Says 99 there. What version am I playing? I don't know. Wait, why? Oh, that actually downloaded it. Can you link to the actual IFTB? No, not IF Archive, IFDB. .tads.org. So they do have the original. Yeah, it says it's original. But then, if you look, I don't think it is the original. I think this is the one. This is the copy that I got, but it's not actually the original. Because as we saw in the About section, he said, "Oh, version 1 was back in '98." So, I don't know. Who knows? Nothing of interest. Look behind. Nothing of interest. Okay. Move potted palm. Maybe we have to like spill it or something. Turn potted palm over. Lift potted palm. Turn over potted palm. Flip. Just trying to like tip it. That's not something you can switch. See, he's still ogling the magazine. He blows his nose. He picks his pimples. I don't know what to do with him. Veering attentions toward you. Is there any way we can like sneak in so he doesn't notice us and then take the key? He'd have to be like sleeping or something. If we just hang around, does he like eventually? Does he eventually do anything? He takes another tweak at the pimple on his neck. We got strains of vacuous elevator music. He ogles the magazine. Okay, I was hoping he'd like fall asleep or something. Scratches himself. Eyes are open, of course. Nah, he's not doing anything. Alright, and maybe close to a hint then. Burn the potted palm. Well, it's interesting that we could pour water into it, actually. Is there anything else we could... Maybe pour the oil? They'd probably say stop making a mess. Oh, yeah, you can dump fish oil, too. Dark, thanks very much for the cheers. Okay, the fact that... Remember, most of the time they say don't make a mess. So the fact that we can pour liquid on here is promising, actually. Maybe there's... Is there any other liquid we have that we could pour in there? We did oil, seawater, and sewer water. Oh, the cold coffee. Fuck. Hang on, let's... Can we try that from an earlier point? Let's try that from an earlier point. We had the coffee since basically the start of the game, so anywhere where we are close would work, I think. So we just went to an earlier save. I just want to try the coffee. Pour coffee into potted palm. Okay. You can do it, but nothing happens. Cold murky coffee. Yeah. Is that the styrofoam cup is empty now, and then you get rid of the coffee? Whatever. It's probably just a way to ditch fluids, I guess. All right. Was there anything else then we could have tried? Any other liquids? We did the oil, coffee, seawater, and sewer water. I don't think there were any other fluids. Didn't get anyone's blood or anything. Nah, that was pretty much it. Oh well. Pee on it. Pee in potted plant. Might be harder as a woman to do that, but yeah, okay. Alright, last call on the on buys. For tonight. This will be the last opportunity for the evening. I'm glad we tried that though. But so right now, like it seems like we have three major. I mean, we'll review our to-dos, but it seems like we got three major issues. One is getting that key from Chuck to get into the asylum. Two is getting back into the church cellar because we got that new padlock there. We either got to get a key for it or pick the lock because we wanted that broom back. Or maybe there's no way to get back in there at all, so maybe a broom isn't the answer. Then the other puzzle which we have is getting to ride up to the catwalk in the mill floor. I think the solution is standing on the block using that broom to push the button, but that's assuming we can get the broom back. I don't know whether the fly in the office matters at all. It's probably just a minor detail. I'm going to downgrade that to a maybe. Alright, so we do have a buy. From Noble. Hey, Noble. 3 for Heart of China. Oh, that was Knox's raffle win. Moves out of Monty Python's Complete Waste of Time, Pajama Sam, and Blown Away. Up to R29. Thanks, Noble. Okay, so yeah, that's the first, I guess, Noble, that's your first purchase since Leisure Suit Larry 2. So you're now going for Heart of China, which was on the bottom of the raffle queue. Thanks, Noble. Okay, we'll call it there. Alright, so I don't think we have to conduct the ritual that was clearly below the surface, so which we've already figured out how to do, so that's kind of a duplicative to-do item. Yep, sorry Amberstein, I called last call. We could try to get the coffins open again. I mean, you might as well. Maybe there's a useful item in there. Not the least, yeah, it could be. Who knows? Actually, probably not. You need a chisel or crowbar. I'm not going to bother with that. That I think is probably not. You're probably not intended to get those coffins open. We still don't know any surname of the asylum about the relatives. Rescue Jeffrey. We're kind of open to doing that, but. Yeah, so it's really, I think it's just those three puzzles right now. We need orderly mill floor with the equipment, and then maybe getting to the church cellar. Or maybe we don't need the broom at all. I don't know. We could have left it there though. But it's way too long to replay all of that we did since then. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather we just take a hint to figure out. But yeah, look at this. We really narrowed down our list of to-dos here. I mean, maybe the tentacle monster in the water patch in the ocean, but I'm not sure how that would be productive at the moment. I think whatever we do in the mill will eventually take or do something and then move on to the lighthouse, but it doesn't sound like there's anything we can do at the lighthouse at the moment. Okay, we figured out with the flute about the in the burial mound area, so we know what to do there. So I don't know how we're getting this new padlock open. I tried to pick it with the letter opener, but they say it's not sharp enough. Was that the issue? Oh, thin enough. The blade isn't thin enough. What do we have that's thinner than a letter opener? Like a pencil? Pen? I don't have anything thinner than that. A matchstick, maybe? Let's take a match. Slipping. Oh yeah, I guess we could try. Pick new padlock with a match. No, not particularly effective. I agree. And the flute, I don't imagine, is thin at all. Defiled potted fly. Hey, Pat. What is it? What was I going to try? Oh, the flute. Oh, man. Desperate. Desperate. Lock it. Yeah, nothing else is going to work. I feel like we have one more item, don't we? Did we get anything else since the, hooded robe? Did we ever search the robe? Maybe there's something within the robe. Nothing of interest, damn. We do have the towel again. Okay, yeah. Ah. Alright, so it's one of the three. Either we gotta get into the asylum, we have to get back into the church basement, and the mill floor. I think the mill floor, it makes the most sense to me for... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the broom's not long enough either. Hang on. Let's go back to the mill floor. How big was the equipment? If we pulled the lever... large block. Do they say how tall the... They don't say how tall it is. I don't know whether the broom would be enough or not. We have no way of knowing how large it is, so I don't know if the broom is what's needed here or not. Oh, very nice, Pat. Very nice. Did you get that on... Did you buy it off eBay or similar? Now I too will know the annoyance of all Sierra games. A rite of passage for any gamer, isn't it? Hey, Aardvark. Can we do anything with these tubes and compressors? No. Pulley. You can just make out the system of pulleys through which the chain is threaded way up at the ceiling. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to well, here's the thing. If the broom is needed here, then we need to get into the church. If the broom is not needed here, then we don't need to get into the church, right? The asylum is likely not connected to either of these two. But yeah, that's been one of the longest standing puzzles, and we haven't figured out how to do that, so... Anyway, I guess I'll ask for a hint now. I think those are the three puzzles which could be solved now, but obviously I've been trying to solve them. We haven't been able to. The orderly frustrates me the most because, like, that... It seems like either you have to distract him or find out, or, you know, have him pass out or something. But tried a bunch of different stuff, but he's not really interested. I don't know what else to do. Maybe we can get him some Cthulhu porn. They're somewhat cheap even today. Really? Oh, because they're in such great quantities even now. But box copies are, I'm sure, are probably far more rare, as you might expect. Alright, so I'll pause it here. I don't know if spoiler chat, or I think Nico gave us the first two hints. There are multiple solutions to the mill area. Okay, thank you, Aardvark. Okay, so that tells me that, well, obviously we don't need the broom. However, it also can tell me that maybe we can't get back into the church cellar. So, am I right that the broom was one of them then? Am I right that the broom was one of the solutions? We probably can't get back in the church cellar then. Otherwise, yeah, we would have been given a hint for that, I would think. Ah, the broom was one. Alright, so at least I thought of one of them. That's something. Thank you, Aardvark. Alright, so we won't worry about the church cellar anymore. I'll just put that, just so we don't forget about it, I'll go like that, but... Probably not. Shiny new padlock, there's nowhere to get that key, so... Alright, so one of them is doing that. The other thing is maybe we can find, maybe it's a maze that you can find your way through. I mean, I guess we could try that. through the narrow aisles. I remember last time we just kept on going north. And then there's another time we went northeast. I suppose we could try. Man, it's probably gonna suck, but... Wait, no, not the church. No floor. Yeah, the other option is I leave the broom outside the building so I can retrieve it later, but it would just be way too much game to replay. So, yeah, I guess we'll just try this. So how many easts can we go? So this is 1. Let's just keep on going east. Oh, we can. Path is blocked. Northeast? And bolted to the side of one of the machines is a steel ladder leading up. Does that go to the catwalk? Is that it? Okay, we made our way to a workshop. Jeez. Alright, that was far easier than I expected. I think we went east, and then northeast, and then southeast? Something like that. Something like that. We made our way to a workshop, though. That's cool. East, northeast, and then southeast, I think, was the direction. The ladder. One's on, guys. Yeah, Rufus wanted to... Good boy. He wanted to go away from my wife because he's working on this elk antler, and he made his way to the marrow, and she was trying to check up on him to make sure he didn't choke on it. And then he immediately ran to the door here to try to get back to me because he knows I won't take it away from him. Good pup. So he's working away. You can just see the top of his head, like right here. But he's lying down. Yes, thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, his official birthday is Wednesday, on the 14th. North, south, and Dennis. All right. So we made our way to our workshop here. I guess we might as well just do this. Can I copy and paste that? No, I can't. I think we didn't. We did east, northeast, and then southeast. And then this went up to the workshop. Now, if it turns out there are like 10 different locations in this area that's going to suck, in the mill, it's going to suck. Hopefully this is the only one, but I don't, who knows. Several workbenches and racks of arcane electronic equipment have been dragged together to form a sort of open laboratory on this wide balcony overlooking the mill. A wide table dominates the area, strewn with precision tools, bits of wired and scribbled calculations. To the south, a narrow catwalk hangs above the mill floor. Oh, great, we have access to the catwalk. And a metal ladder leads down to into the machinery below. Okay, so this was south, as it turns out. So, I'm going to move this here. And we got to leave room to go south. And then you also said... Okay, that catwalk is south. Prominent among the strange tools scattered across the table is a strange caliper-like instrument. On the workbenches are some notes and some arcane electronic equipment. One of the racks contains a number of circular mirrors, stacked side by side like dishes in a dishwasher. Tacked up on the wall is a large technical blueprint. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We did get 2 points. That's very nice. So it seems like we solved the maze of this narrow aisle. Is it traditionally did I like very much luck out? Is that traditionally supposed to be a lot harder in terms of you have to map out all sorts of different ways to go? And you would expect that to have taken longer? I don't know. All right, so there's a bunch of different stuff here. Let's look at this caliper. Well, actually, definitely we should save before anything. 54 workshop. Caliper. Made of stainless steel, molded in a strangely flowing, almost organic design, the calipers, if this is what they are, resemble no other tool you've ever seen. It has 3 independently adjustable arms, each ending in a needlepoint pincer, which fold back on themselves at grotesque asymmetrical angles toward a floating center point. There's a calibrated readout set near the base, which presumably provides a measure of whatever strange contortion of space is occupied by whatever object is placed between the pincers at the tool's other end. Well, that was a lot. Didn't we have a caliper? Was it the dig? What was the game? I'm trying to remember. Jeez. There was a game, there was a crash site, and there was all sorts of crazy tools going on. Oh, it must have been Gateway. Yeah, okay, I think it was Gateway? Was it Gateway that we had all the calipers? I think it was Gateway. Yeah. I could be misremembering. I think so. Anyway, that's the last time I remember seeing caliper. I'm gonna quickly look it up again. Yeah, okay. Alright, so take the caliper. Taken. Alright, so we got a new item, caliper. Or is it calipers? Or no, yeah, calipers. Okay. Alright, and there were blueprints here? The blueprint is a technical schematic for some extremely complicated device. Yeah, it's the device that's being built. The exact purpose of which is anything but clear. It looks a bit like a telescope, a bit like a microwave oven turned inside out, and a bit like the industrial laser from Goldfinger. Wow. What does a microwave oven inside out look like? What the hell? The inner workings of the device involve a complicated arrangement of lenses and mirrors and a hopeless tangle of circuitry that vaguely resembles several dozen street maps of Manhattan laid across each other. Some of the notations on the circuitry don't even look like technical symbols. They look more like Kabbalistic runes. Next to what must represent the main focusing mirror of the device, someone has written the number 0.0113. Someone else in another handwriting has scratched that number out and written below it 0.0149. Interesting. Can we read the blueprints? Okay, it's the same thing. Can we take them? The blueprint curls up into a loose tube as you pull it from the wall. Nice, okay. Let's just write down the numbers. I mean, we can always refer to them later, I suppose. So that got changed to 0.0149. Main focusing mirror. Megazord blueprint, what? Weren't there mirrors on the desk? Okay, there are 4 mirrors, each labeled 1 through 4. Can we do mirror 1? The mirror is perfectly round and exquisitely polished. It is very slightly concave on its reflecting surface, distorting the edges of your face as you stare into it. On the back is a small label with the number 1 written on it. Take mirror 1. Okay. Perfectly round, also exquisitely polished, very slightly concave on its reflecting surface, distorting the edges. Okay. So this is going to be for a later puzzle, no doubt. Oh, they're all very slightly concave? Yep. Take mirror 2. Take mirror 3. Take mirror 4. Okay. So we have mirrors 1 through 4. Alright, what else do we have? By the way, mirror 1 was also very slightly concave, yep. Alright. We see a rack which is empty. Oh, that's probably where the mirrors were, right? The rack has 4 slots labeled 1 through 4. Mirrors, no doubt. Alright, notes. The notes are a mess of incomprehensibly scrawled numbers, long printouts of technical data, tangled diagrams, and complex formulae. Even if you had the slightest idea what all the calculations meant, the numbers are barely even legible. Lifting up a sheet of cribbed equations, you notice what looks to be a general memo to all mill workers. Okay, let's look at the memo. It's a flimsy sheet of paper with the following message printed on it.
How was Rufus' birthday? D.
D. Hey Rex, thanks very much for the 100 bits. Thank you, Rex, for the cheers. It was his birthday party, which was good. His party. His actual birthday is Wednesday, but we celebrated it with his doggo friends yesterday. It was very nice. There's a photo in the Discord of Rufus posing with his cake, if you're interested in seeing that. Very nice. Thank you, Rex, for the cheers. Yeah, he had a great time. Wolf down the cake. It was nice. Runs to Discord. Oh, I'm sure he doesn't material, but if he gets cake, what does it matter if he knows or not? He gets cake. Notice to all brethren. The focusing mirrors must be kept absolutely clean at all times. Even the slightest smudge or dirt or grease can create dangerous instabilities in the refraction patterns. All mirrors must receive ionization treatment as a matter of course. As an extra precaution, however, always use sterilized surgical gloves when handling... Too late for that. We did not use sterilized gloves for that. In the name of he who is named not, the management. I guess we may as well take the memo, but it's probably useless now. We'll refer to it later. I mean, is it going to tell us? It's not going to tell us if the mirrors are smudged. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, he does have the birthday hat. Yep. Equipment. Why did I? Circuit boards, electronic components of various shapes and sizes. It's all entirely beyond you. So I guess we can't take it. Move the notes. Nothing obvious happens. Search racks. Rack is empty. We got workbenches. Wide table. Just an ordinary looking table. Look under table. Search lab. A workbench, actually. It's probably the same thing as the table. The benches are strewn with scribbled notes and bits. Yeah, okay. So we can't take the notes. Yep, you've no use for any of it. Alright. So, yeah, hopefully we haven't already fucked up the mirrors, but if so, what are you going to do? We can always restore. So let's go south to the catwalk. Catwalk. The catwalk stretches north, a narrow ribbon of metal grillwork dangling 50 feet over the factory floor and shuddering dangerously in time with the machines beneath it. There are no railings of any kind. At the far end, you can see what looks like a wide balcony with several large banks of equipment. I think that was the workshop. Oh, a large block of heavy equipment hangs in the air just a foot or two beyond the edge of the catwalk. Oh, so this was just the other solution. If you ride up the equipment, we could have done that. So I guess it's not really... We can't go south again, can we? Can't go that way. Alright, I mean... Stand on equipment. Whoops. So we probably just need to go back the way we came. As soon as you put your weight on it, the block tilts alarmingly and swings away from the catwalk, nearly spilling you to the floor below. Warily, you step back, and the block slowly swings to a rest. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I guess we can't really do anything with this. So, yeah, I guess we got to go back to the... factory. Machines. Yeah. Alright. I guess we're good. Balcony. Yeah, I guess we'll just go back the way we came. The only trouble is if there's some other areas of the mill we're supposed to go to. Probably not. Well, let's just think. We have calipers, mirrors. Where would we use this stuff? I guess 4 mirrors. Is it the stuff in the lighthouse? Maybe. Maybe. We probably either use them at the telescope or the lighthouse. Probably the lighthouse. I'm guessing we did what we need to do with the telescope in the observatory. Yeah. I mean, we may have already fucked up the mirrors. I don't know if we may be walking dead already, but if so, we'll just save again. It's okay. With items. Wait, I can't go this way. Oh. Oh. Did I not come this way? Uh-oh. Might have to find our way back. Is it not? It may not be Euclidean here. I'm going to scroll back to see. Alright, I'm just looking back here at the log to see how we got here. We went east, northeast. Okay, we didn't go southeast. We actually went south here. That's what happened. It was actually south. Ah. What the hell? This should be like this. And this should be over like here. Okay. So hopefully this is Euclidean then. Let's restore. Wow, glitch! 9 months! Thank you so much, Glitch, with the tier
9
3.
months. What are we going to name our Twitch babby?
Babby. That's true. True. We've come to term. We've come to term with Glitch's subscription to the DOS Adventure Quest. Thank you, Glitch. With that kind of support, you can call it anything you want. I'll leave the decision to you, Glitch. Thank you so much. Thank you, Glitch. Let's go back to the narrow aisle. Okay, so if north, southwest, west. What? West again? Shit. Uh-oh. Now we'd be fucked. Alright, let's restore again. Did I not do this correctly? North? Just make sure we're here. Yeah, okay. North, southwest, west. Yeah, maybe it's not. Okay, I gotta check the log again. Was this not the way we came? Do you think you what? Oh, and Knox! Oh, it's a gift from Rex! 2 Knox! Thank you so much, Rex, for the gift sub to Knox. Thank you for spreading the love. And Knox, 4 months on the DOS Adventure Quest. Thank you so much, Rex and Knox. Spreading the love. Is it, did... Yeah, no, never mind, never mind. So we did go east, northeast, south. Yeah, that was it. Alright, so it's not Euclidean. We're gonna have to find a different way out then. Fuck. Nah, that's not good. It's not good. Yeah, just to confirm again. Because right now we're right here, so to go back the way we came, we go like this. Probably just gonna die a bunch. Fuck, man. Looking bright, angry red. Yeah, we're about to die. Alright, so we're just gonna have to... This is not Euclidean, so it probably just doesn't matter. Oh shit, the stream died? Uh-oh. Are we back? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, we are back. Okay, so the stream never dropped connection. Wow, how about that? Interesting. Just timed out. What do you know? What do you know? Okay, cool. Didn't have to interrupt stream. So yeah, I was just, if you missed it, I was just trying to find my way back to the middle floor, and basically we died a bunch. Maybe we could drop something. Is it possible we could drop something? Or no, we didn't die a bunch. I was expecting to die, so I restored. Maybe if could we drop something on the lever to come back? I don't know. Yeah, I paused it because I thought we had stopped. I thought the stream had died. Yeah, maybe we could, probably not. I mean, we might as well try it, but. Wait, narrow islands. South. Oh no, we can't stand on equipment, right? They didn't let us. That's right. Yep. Okay, we can't do that. Alright, so we gotta come back down through the narrow aisle. I guess we just have to get lucky here. Let me try doing the opposite of what we did to get here. No, I can't do that. Ooh. Oh wow, so the timer already went up. Begins, that's like the timer, okay. So it seems like we have to go north. We can go west again. Southwest. South. West. South. Southeast. Southwest. Damn it. Yep, yeah, we died. Alright, so basically, if we run into, like, if we're stopped by the machinery, then that tells me we just gotta undo that move, because we're certainly on a timer, which sucks. So there's probably some... This can't just be totally random. Well, it probably is. I mean, IF games love their mapping and their mazes. Ugh. Yeah. Well, let's go back as far as we can from here. Okay, undo. Southeast. Undo. I know we can go west. No, we can't. Okay. South? Oh shit, already went. East? I'm like just generally just, you know, trying anything here. Oh, I guess we'll go that way. Yeah, we're almost dead. Yeah, okay, restore. Fuck. So this is a problem. We probably completely locked ourselves to the workshop, but getting back is not going to be so easy. Maybe we could slide down the chain. If we can hit the lever, can we climb down chain? Probably not. Oh, it did work. You slide down the chain, landing awkwardly on the floor below. Sweet. Oh, that's awesome. All right, we did it. It was greasy, so it wasn't a problem sliding down it. I just thought they were going to tell me that the equipment block was in the way. But yeah, all right, we were able to slide down the chain. Boom. Yeah, Indiana Jones indeed. All right. So I think now the next step is we want to get back to the maybe to the lighthouse. Oh, you didn't know about that one? Nice. Yeah, you learn something new every day, I guess. Yeah, I definitely thought they were going to tell me the block would be in the way so we couldn't do it. But, or, oh, it's too dangerous or something. So, now that we found our way out, is it a spoiler or anything to say how the... Oh, you just lucked out. Yeah. So is it just like trial and error, basically, Nico? Enter lighthouse. Up. Okay, so we have a swivel mount. So can we put mirror 1 on mount? No, can't. Okay, so we still got to figure out what to do with these mirrors, right? We got to reflect lights somewhere. I would think because there's a skylight in the lighthouse, it has something to do with this. Maybe the mirrors, though, are just sort of complementary to whatever device that it's built. So it's possible there's somewhere else in the mill we need to go to get the device itself. So we may not be out of the woods yet with that mill floor, which sucks. Yeah, we still don't have this device, right? The telescope, microwave, laser. The inner workings have the lenses and mirrors and circuitry. Notations. And then we have the numbers, but I'm not worried about the numbers yet. We need to find the device itself. We may have to go back to that floor. Fuck. Blech. Alright, what I'd rather do then is up, down, whoops, no, up, south, climb down chain. Okay. So let's save again here at the mill floor. 54 mill floor. Should we go back in the maze and then try to find this device? I guess we have to. Unless maybe they're, is it possible that they're holding it at the asylum? It's possible. Anyway, we should try going somewhere. I mean, I don't know if there's any like logical way to conquer this maze. Hey. Or at least they haven't signaled the alarm yet. Oh shit. I guess generally just maybe we should just find our way to the west, as far west as we can go. Oh, right, I'm an idiot. Alright, northwest? No. Southwest? Southwest again? We can go infinitely southwest. So, which probably tells me we're probably standing at the same point, I would guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, geez. There's probably some logic behind this, but the good news is can't believe we haven't tripped off the alarm. Not sure exactly why. Maybe there's a way to tell how many like columns it is. Just going infinitely southwest. This is terrible. I may have gotten super lucky with finding the workshop through this. Oops. Man, this is miserable. I don't know. Maybe the device is not here. I don't know. This is just bad, though. This game almost like takes a full step down for me. I mean, unless it turns out there's a way, like there's, I don't know, like something akin to like the Monkey Island head, which shows you the way through the maze. Like, this doesn't seem to have much rhyme or reason to it. I mean, I'm probably missing something, but if it turns out it's just kind of random and you have to feel your way through it, then yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, I would dock the game a full point for this. because they're not even. There's nothing even different in any of the game in any of the room descriptions to indicate you are. So yeah, fuck. Just restore. It's really bad. The rear wall of the mill blocks your path. So how can we get to the top part of the mill then? That can go like many. You can go sort of infinitely north. Hey, we don't seem to be tripping the thing, so maybe once you've solved it, that's it. So probably the reason why I'm not tripping an alarm is because there's maybe the game considers me having beaten the area. So I'm going to assume that there's no device there. Could be a bad assumption, but I'm going to say that there's nothing else we have to do in this mill other than whatever there was at the workshop. Okay. Yeah. Oops. All right. So, what are we gonna do with these? We got the memo, but what are we gonna do with these calipers? Can we clean mirror 1? You polish the mirror with your sleeve until it gleams. Well, that's good. Okay. Although we don't have sterilized surgical gloves. What are we going to use the calipers for? They do with pincers. Maybe we could get the church padlock open after all. You never know. Or we could break into the asylum gate. All sorts of possibilities. Open calipers. The calipers open and close easily on smooth hinges. It seems designed to measure an object by placing the object between the pincers. Ah, we're measuring the mirrors. I gotcha. I think. Put mirror 1 in calipers. Your instrument holds the mirror delicately clamped between its pincers. I see. Okay. Now we know what the numbers mean. So, well here, I guess we'll just call it 4 different mirrors. So mirror 1 is 0144. This is mirror 2 is 0166. I'm sorry, 0116. Okay, so this is the alright, so it seems like mirror 3 is probably the winner then. That matches what the blueprint said. Now, in case it isn't quite so simple, the other one was 113. Just trying to do some simple math here to see if there's any. I mean, whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we got to do something with mirror 3, maybe. East. Up. Swivel mount. Can we hold mirror 3? Or point mirror 3 at skyline? We need the device here. I don't know why I'm trying to do anything here. This actually goes in the device, so yeah, that's not really anything. All right, we only got a couple minutes left. Let's just try going back to the other side. Well, here, let's do a lighthouse save. Why not? But we'll go back to what am I doing? We'll go back to the other side of town. Down, south, up, north, north, southeast. Okay, so I just wanted to try. What did I want to try doing here? See if anything changed with respect to the asylum. And I guess that was probably it. I doubt anything changed. And nothing changed. Alright, this is probably a good place to pick it up tomorrow, though. That's the big puzzle that's left still. That we've seen. Memo said just keep the shit clean. Yeah, I think the big thing is getting to that asylum. Man. Man, oh man. We know what to do with the flute place, so we just need the device and the lighthouse. We need to find the device. We took care of the mill floor. I'm guessing we don't have to worry about the church cellar anymore. Whatever. Well, we'll leave it here as a possibility. Yeah, we really gotta get. So we really have to get by that Chuck. That's the last. That's really the only thing we have left to do at the moment, and then we can figure out where to find the device. Yeah, I guess we should say locate device. I really hope it's not in the mill. That would really suck if it were in the mill. Man, oh man, that would suck. We'd have to deal with that narrow maze. Okay. Yeah, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, which will be day 9. And try to figure out a way. We can do it with the asylum, but we may have to ask for a hint that, because I tried a ton of stuff with with Chuck. Chuck and his porno and his blackheads. So yeah, let's host up Jen. It looks like she's playing King's Quest 6, a classic. We'll give out a bonus Cedric, and yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. So thanks as always, everybody, for watching. This concludes day 8 of Anchorhead. Good news is we continue to make progress. We found, most notably, we found the exit in the mill. We found out how to get into the mill, and we got all of the equipment there, the mirrors, which was great. I think we did some other stuff too, but it's been a long night, and I don't remember. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow night with more Anchorhead on the DOS Adventure Quest. I can't imagine there's much left. Who knows? We may be able to finish the game tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm sure there'll probably be another tricky puzzle or 2 or 10 remaining. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers for now.